Hey everyone, welcome to my series, Looking at Portfolios. My primary focus in Croatia for this series was the historic architecture. Cities like Dubrovnik and Ravine are filled with timeless buildings and cobble streets that tell centuries-old stories. My goal was to capture the sense of history in quiet reflection, which is why I focused on black and white for this portfolio. Without the distraction of color, I could focus on form, texture, and contrast to bring out the character of these historic places. Using a tripod is a big part of how I work. It slows me down and forces me to be methodical. It also allows me to use longer exposures in the low light of early mornings or evenings, and this keeps my images sharp and helps bring out the details. Most of my images avoid people. I shoot very early in the morning or late at night when the streets are quieter. It creates a calm and contemplative mood, letting me really connect with the scenes unfolding in front of my lens. When I'm composing a shot, I'm very careful about keeping vertical lines straight, maximizing depth of field so everything is sharp, and making sure nothing unwanted creeps in around the edges of the frame. I often scout locations during the day, then come back to shoot during better light conditions like sunrise or twilight. The soft light at those times brings out the shadows and texture in the buildings. One of my favorite moments was walking the streets of Ravine at 2 a.m. on a beautifully warm evening and experience the city in a much quieter and more intimate way. When I put together this portfolio of 15 images, I chose works that each stand on their own, but also connect to create a visual thread. Together, they tell a story about what I was seeing and feeling during my time there. In post-processing, I keep things simple and respectful to the image. I clean up clutter and distractions, but avoid heavy manipulation. My approach is inspired by traditional darkroom methods, aiming to preserve the integrity and authenticity of my compositions. Some of the moments that really inspired me include the polished cobblestones of Dubrovnik, shaped by thousands of years of foot traffic, and those quiet late-night walks in Ravine. They brought a sense of timelessness and peace that I wanted to share through these images. If I could offer any advice to other travel photographers, it would be to slow down and engage fully with your subject. Using a tripod isn't just about technical stability. It's a tool that helps you be in the moment and thoughtful. I find that when I take my time and pay attention to the details, my images always carry more meaning and depth. I selected a print size of 17 by 22 inches for my portfolios because to me it is the optimal size. It lets viewers appreciate fine details without the images being too large to handle comfortably. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Croatia. I hope these images allow you to feel the history, quiet beauty, and the spirit of these remarkable places as much as I did while I was photographing them.